Okay, we're working on our junior black belt combinations. So we're gonna be blocking overhands and hooks. So if I throw a big haymaker at Miss Cora, she's going to block with frames, okay? Kind of a cover block, but she's also framing again. So it doesn't feel good if I throw a hard strike, it hits her forearm. So she's using her framing principles. Okay, she's gonna knee as soon as she blocks, then she's gonna duck under. Now, when we're here, she has to put this hand right here. If she doesn't, reverse elbow. Okay, she goes 2 knees from the duck under, right? And then look, she has this hand on my head. She's got to punch with the other hand, right? So go ahead and exit, hook, cross, hook. Okay, so that was overhand block. The other side is hook block. She frames and covers here, right? Then she knees, ducks under, 2 knees, right? Then we're gonna release 3 hands. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it's cross hook, crosser, hook, cross hook, like what we've seen our entire block. Let's do an A and a B out of those one more time. Miss Cora blocked my overhand. Here, she frames and covers, knee, 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 exit, hook, cross, hook. Now we're blocking the hook punch. She frames and covers, knee, duck under, knee, knee, cross, hook, cross. Very nice, okay? So that is real simple cover blocks that we work on since we're a beginner. We've been doing cover blocks, okay? So add that into your clinch, things we learned with that. This is a frame clinch. A lot of the other clinches we've seen, we had 2 handles, okay? So this next drill we're gonna work through also is clinch oriented, all clinch. We need to be at this level assimilating several of the things that we have learned, okay? So what we're gonna do, Miss Cora, is we're gonna do a collar elbow clinch. So that's like a half tie clinch, and then we grab the elbow. Okay, so we need to have our little march here, our neutral square stance. I could knee the front of the belly. You need the front of the belly, Miss Cora, or I could knee the side of the body. Knee the side of the body, good. And we go right back to our little march. Then we switch sides, so we call this pummeling. Now you knee, Miss Cora, good. And then I'll knee, and then we'll switch sides. Good, boom. All right, so 1 knee, 2 knee, 3 knees, you need to be able to do. If you look at all the requirements for beginner, intermediate, advanced, you need to be able to throw different patterns of knees. So you're at this level, you could throw, I'm gonna do a front knee, a side knee, and a front knee. You can start alternating patterns. That's how we want you to be, as a black belt, a critical thinker. Okay, so basic concept there. Now we know how to move and turn the person. We need to be able to pummel knee. We need to use footwork, move and turn them, and then we'll get into the off balance, okay? So let's go back to our clinch, Miss Cora. So let's do this. You step and move and turn me, boom, and then knee. Hey, good, nice. And we'll pummel, and I'll step and move and turn you, and I knee. Good. Hey. Nice. Hey. Hey. Good, okay? There's no set pattern on that. That was a perfect representation because we were just stepping, moving, turning. She pummeled one time. I was like, oh, we're pummeling now, right? So it wasn't like every time I'm, Miss Cora, you do this, you do that. We need to be able to have what I call, when I teach this to the adults, is our neutral clinch flow, right? It's just we both had the same thing, 50-50. We need to be able to step and move and turn and knee, okay? Now, here's all I want Miss Cora to do. I'm gonna work on my pummeling, my footwork, and my knees. But what I want you to do is every time I go to knee you, I want you to do the steering wheel defense, okay? So we're here, very good. Right here, I'm gonna step and then I'm gonna move and down. Good, right? So it's just here, right? Just like you're turning the steering wheel. That's why we call it that. So it is an off balance, and you have to think about it in simplistic terms. So if I stand on one leg, Miss Cora, would you just push me to the side here? They are gonna do that. And if we were trying to defend ourselves or in a kickboxing fight, in a tournament in Orlando, Florida, like Miss Cora's done, right? You wouldn't wanna be off balance. You would wanna be in a strong base, like we talked about in some of the previous videos, okay? So that's our neutral clinch flow. We need to be able to pummel, knee with front and side knees. We need to be able to move and turn them 180 degrees, right? And then we also need to be able to incorporate that steering wheel defense, right? So that's just a nice synopsis and overview of everything we expect for you guys to keep progressing. Thanks. Okay, everyone, we're working on more clinch details, okay? We have seen a 180-degree turn. This time it's gonna be a full 360, right? This is the essence of what I like about the clinch, is that it disorients the person that we're, doing it to. It off balances them. It slings them around by their head. So keep that into account. And Ms. Cora mentioned in the previous video, you start doing a really good job with this stuff, people will fall down. Like, it will become a takedown just because you're doing a good job at controlling their head. Control the head, control the body, okay? So, we'll move this way, Ms. Cora. So here we got our clinch, and we wanna see you guys junior black belts entering here, right? But we're gonna be following up with this. The 360 turn would usually come off of a knee, right? If you just have clinch, I can step around here, right? And then look what the turn has to be, like all the way here. So I step here, then knee, okay? Now, once I get ready to exit after that knee, I need to do 4 different combos. And it's gonna be real simple to remember. It's either gonna be 1 kick and 2 punches. That'll be combo A and combo B. And we'll have a different A and B. 2 punches and 1 kick. Those punches and kicks are what we've seen this whole time. Cross hook, rear leg, hook, cross, switch kick. And then starting with hands first, just vice versa. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. We'll start with the 1 kick. So I'm gonna kick Miss Cora after I let her go, okay? So I'm here, boom, that's the 360 turn. Now, when I go to push her out here, it's gonna be switch kick, cross hook. All right, we'll come back in the tie clinch, here, step and turn, 360 there, right? Now, when I throw her out here, I'm kicking the legs, hook, cross, hook. So we just need to, guys, Ms. Cora and I talked about this before we trained today, is when we sling them out, you can hit a head or leg kick no matter which direction you sling them. Again, go back to our thesis, they are disoriented, right? They're getting slung out like this, and you just happen to be hitting them while that's happening, right? So don't rush it. Oh, there are your legs. Boom, I'm gonna kick. Okay, so when we're doing this punch, like look, I could throw out this way, and there's my switch kick. Right? I could throw out this way, and there's my switch kick to the leg. So we wanna see leg and head kicks from your rear tie or your switch kick, okay? Now, if I'm doing 360 and I wanna go into punches, let's look at what that looks like. Here, swing, knee, push her out, hook, cross, hook, right? Or hook, cross, rear tie kick would be what we would be doing. So you junior black belts, you will see this drill with the intermediate and advanced combos, okay? So we will have you show that when it's your time to show your degree testings, and you're doing a review of this block to qualify for a degree testing, okay? So the other 2 punch, 1 kick, I'm in the clinch, I knee, I step, I turn 180 here, right? I knee again, I'm gonna push her out here, hook, cross, switch kick. 2 punches, 1 kick, right? That's what we're looking at. So it's gonna be hook, cross, or cross hook, closing the door with our switch kicks and our rear legs to the leg or head, okay? Now, last couple of things. We'll go ahead and take off our gloves for this, Ms. Cora. We need to take a look. We learned some ways to defend the clinch throughout our martial arts journey, okay? And you have to. You have to learn how to do some takedowns, how to off balance, all the things we've seen, right? And you guys get clinch in a couple of different blocks, right? It goes to all of the things we do in martial arts, takedowns, everything, okay? So there is a drill set in Muay Thai called arm weaving. Okay, put me in the clinch here, Ms. Cora. So we teach you guys an under-over lever, and we teach you an over-under lever. This cycle, okay, we're doing over the arm and under the arm. Over the arm and under the arm, right? So if I go over, under, I lever in here, and then look how that makes me some space to pummel in. She goes over, under. Oh, that's like a little steering wheel off balance there, right? So over, under, off balance, pummel, and weave your arms inside. Yes. Very good, okay? So that is an arm weaving or a pummeling drill. We saw pummeling from our neutral clinch in a previous video, okay? So with this, really good defense. The next defense, also really good, kind of irritating to drill, right? People are gonna push your face. We're gonna do a cross face. We're gonna show this, you can teach it with 1 or 2 arms, okay? So if Miss Cora has me here, 2 arms, I'm gonna go right on her chin, okay? 1 arm, I'm gonna go like this, okay? Just almost like I'm throwing a punch, right? So if I have 2 arms, I'm gonna go here, boom, 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 and that makes her bend over backwards and let go of me, okay? If I go 1 arm, I go here and I drop my shoulder back, all right? This is my cross face, it frames so I can break, okay? Miss Corey, you do the 2 hands under my chin. Yes, good, nice. And I can go 2 under, 2 over, boom, under your chin and pummel, okay? Now, she goes 1, very good, and I go 1, boom, nice, okay? With this stuff, we don't get any more advanced than that. Sometimes in the adults class, when I teach this, I'll teach an elbow before we go back into the clinch. Okay, so there's all sorts of cool little things to add on. You guys are seeing still like it's junior black belts, but this is the, you know, you're starting to see that this is the tip of the iceberg that you've been learning these last 4 or 5 years, right? And that there's a foundation for you to really be successful, okay? Now, there's another thing you can do. It's the last thing we'll teach today when someone has you in tie clinch, and that is a double underbody lock, okay? So if Miss Cora puts me in the tie clinch, I'm just gonna go like this, okay? A lot of times you'll get the takedown on that. What we do for the takedown, and I'm not even gonna throw Miss Cora, I'm just gonna pick her up, right? Because I know if I can pick her up and make her legs kind of go like that, like a little happy kick, that I got her, right? I don't need to set her down, just a little extra hand movement to set her down, okay? So Miss Cora has me here. As soon as this happens, come in here, and see how I'm kind of squatted down? When I go to stand up, I'm gonna put my knee on her knee right there. And that was a good little happy kick, right? So, one more time, she grabs me here, boom, right? And I'm on balance, and I'm making both her feet come up off the floor and pendulum to the side. And if when I'm doing that, if I just kind of pull my hands up, she falls on her back instead of just going back down. So, you know, Miss Cora and I both have a background training on martial art judo. And we have to throw each other all the time in that art. It's not the only thing you do, it's lots of throws, okay? So a method we'll teach you guys in class, we'll show you to finish this, but finishing it every time is not gonna be the method, right? If I know because I can pick Miss Cora up like that, I could finish her, right? And she knows that too. So maybe every 3rd time we pick the person up, we'll throw. Maybe every 10th time. And those are methods we would do in judo, okay? So, be working on your clinch. Want to be a critical thinker about clinch, how to use it, how to get there, how to leave there, what we're doing there. Understand you could do takedowns. All your strikes are available from there or going to there or leaving there. All right. So good luck on all your performances, testings, reviews. You're amazing martial artists. Keep moving forward.